everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Wytchwood. In the last one, we got the incense for the queen bee to get the honey. That's what we're working on right now. We should then be able to take that to the bear and take care of that situation. We do have some other situations to take care of as well, but this should get us on our way. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So I've got the incense. So we need to go over to the queen bee, which I believe was this way. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So this was this. Ignite. So what do I do? You sneak! Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Whew, does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyways, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen, like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of their petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling about her head. It's gorgeous! Oh, and what's that delightful smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable! Oh, it's so good, you simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Take it. Okay, so we did get the honey from the apiary. Can I catch these bees? No, it doesn't look like it. Actually, are they anything? No, it doesn't look like there's anything that I can do there. Those are just the hives. And we already did the incense for her, so nothing we can do there. We could probably grab the petal. So, we need to go to the brewery. I don't know if we can catch turkeys. Digestive tablets. Okay. I don't know if I need turkeys for anything just yet, so we'll wait. But I guess I need to look and see what digestive tablets require. That was goblin snot. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Snail shells. An eye of newt. Well, I guess until we need those then, I'm not going to bother with those. I assume if they're there and catchable, we'll eventually need turkeys. Alright. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was probably somewhere this way. I know it was off to this side. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's get the honey. Okay, honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then this potion is not for you. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from rivets and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling finger of the gauges and dials settled down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with chunky, oozy liquid. Ew. May not be the finest honey mead around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. Okay, take the keg. Awesome. I guess I have to take it directly to the bear. Ah, Captain, I brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. He licks his chops, savoring the peculiar flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. I thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. Rah, you know I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. The bear is upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his palm and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes, dumbfounded, as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. Who do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now. The camp soldiers gather to witness in stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you'd be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small cat. And another thing, what's happening? In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces around the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it? He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. Okay, so we got our teddy bear. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some of the sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame, the trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. Okay, the bear was complete, so something else we still have to do. The ox is what we still have to do. Let's get some of these. I was hoping for some like soot sprites, but these are good too because we need those. Snips. Okay. Alright, so I guess where was the exit? I guess I'm far on the other side. Maybe. Okay. And there's this guy. What a relief. With the bear gone, we can all rest easy. Okay. So I believe the ox is the last thing that we're doing here. Okay. Journal. Yeah, the ox. Investigate the bandit camp. Okay, track. I should have just gone to the other thing, because it would have put us right where we were. But the map's not terribly huge here. I believe the bandits were down this way. Okay, so we have to do something with the bandits, but they're a doll. Okay, so we need to get one of those dolls again. Okay, so grimoire, doll. So I have to get some of that. Skeeter snoot. And I don't... Oh, that needed a bait stick, I think. The skeeter snoot. No, it was this. Okay, well we need to go then back... Oh wait, hold on. Just make sure. Doll. I don't have enough of this. This is grain. We can get that over here. Over here. Okay. So, where is the thing to get out of here? Yeah, here it is. Because we need to go to the swamp, and that's all the way up at the top. Okay, so not you. That was dragonfly wings. We have to find you. There it is. Okay. So we've got that. That's what we wanted. Let's get out of here. We need to take on the bandit camp. Okay, so we want the doll. We needed one of these, I think. No. Yes. Okay, that's what we need. Alright, so we've got our doll. Okay, it's right down here. So we need to rattle the doll. Okay. Ah, sly old fox, how'd you manage to get your cranky bones past me grunts? Tch. My mooks must be getting fat round the waist to let you slip by so easy. Never too old to teach some youngins that hands are better left out of people's pockets. Next time I catch one of your thugs rooting for gold, they'll have to recount their fingers. Ha ha ha. Ain't afraid of nothing, are ya? Well, let me be the first to welcome you into our merry camp. Though I suspect you didn't come here just to scold us. What do you know about the ox who works the southern fields? He told me his family might have come through this way. Oh yeah, we know all about the ox. We also might have seen that family of his. But on the other hand, maybe we didn't. What's it to you? Listen up, you big lug. That information is just about the only thing stopping me from changing the whole lot of you into stinking chickens. All right, Granny, no need to get upset. We was just playing games, you know. Yeah, we seen that family, a boy and his mom, if I remember, always walking in that big ox's shadow, always looking afraid of him, too. So you didn't kidnap them? Where are they now? You remind me of me dear old ma. She didn't take no gruff from no one, neither. She used to bake the most delicious meat pies. I sure do miss her cooking. Me and the boys have been awful hungry lately. Thieving is hard work, and crime doesn't always pay. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe here. Who knows, on a full stomach, I might even remember something about that missing family. Okay, humble pie. Alright. Hopefully it won't be such a pain to get in here. Okay, let's look at humble pie. What does this need? Meat. What is this? Dough? Dough. Egg. Moo juice. And this, so I need 2 of these. I don't have enough clay, so we're gonna have to get that. And I need to figure out eggs. Fields and markets. Okay. I hope I don't have to get another one of these to come back in. Hopefully they're not after me now. Okay, so we need clay. I see a bit. And then we need to get moo juice. There's chickens, so maybe... Hold on. Just interact, okay. Oh. Well, that was super easy. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. So I've got some eggs. Now we've got to go get clay. If I could find all the clay here, that would be great, but I'm not sure there's enough clay. Because I need 2 jars. Okay, I guess let's just go back to the well where we know there's a bunch of clay. Okay, let's get the clay. Okay. I can make 1, and then I need just a little bit more clay. The only amount of clay. Okay. I mean, I'll try to grab those when I can. Okay, so I have 2 of those. Now, let's go get moo juice. We've got our eggs. And then I believe we have the grain, but it's easy enough to grab more grain. Let's just go ahead and grab more grain while we're here. Just in case. Okay, here's our cow. Okay. So we've got that. We've got the dough. Alright, so now pie. We've got dough. What is crow's foot? Huh. Okay, that's different. I need the spices. Okay, so crow's foot is somewhere here. We must have to catch them. There's a crow. Snap trap. Okay, snap trap was never that hard to get, because that was an early thing. Snap trap. Okay. So, we're gonna set that down. Right. Cow, don't get in the way of my snap trap, please. Okay. Alright, so that's what we needed. Okay, so that should... Oh, no, we need 2. Okay, well, let's make another one of these. Get our next trap. And let's see where we can go. I need another crow. Let's see. Okay. We need to find a new crow because it's no longer there. Pretty sure there's one. Okay, there's one right here. Okay, there it goes. It's coming. Alright, that's what we needed. I wish we got more feet if we needed more feet. Okay, so we got this pie. Alright. What happened to the pie? I mean, I have it. Where is it? Oh, I guess we need to talk to him. Say, do you know how to bake? I even got Ma's pie recipe. Okay, we did that. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I want pie in my tummy tum tum. Come on then, have a helping. The bandit plunges his hand into the pie, grabbing a fistful. He barks in delight as wet chunks of pie filling spatter out of his gob. Ah, delish, just like how Ma used to make. But something's different. He picks a small black feather from between his yellow teeth. Is this crow? I figured you could do with a serving of humility. The gargantuan man's lips begin to quiver. Great watery tears well up in his beady eyes. What's the matter, dearie? Are the spices too strong? Nah, it ain't the spices. It's just... He deteriorates into great shuddering sobs that shake the camp. Ma always said I was a bad seed. Said I weren't good for nothing but eatin' and thievin'. But all I really wanted to do was... dance. I was going to make the greatest dance troupe the world had ever seen. Had a name in mind and everything. Pick and the leapin' pockets. But, I ain't been doing nothing but talking. Always taking. Ooh, Ma was right. I'm a bad apple. Come on now. Dry those eyes. You're not all that bad. He snorts a dangling glob of snot back into his nose. You really think so? You gently reassure him with another helping of pie. Of course not. You're going to tell me all about the Ox's family, aren't you? Oh, right. Well, you see, we've been spying on that ox for years now. Every full moon, he'd go out into the fields all by his lonesome. He'd howl at the sky. What was it he'd say? Oh yeah, he'd yell, "Abracadabra corncob." Then it always sounded like he got into an argument with someone, but there was never anyone else there except that creepy old scarecrow of his. You pat the sniffling rogue on his stubby cheek. That's a good lad. Maybe it's time to think about trading the daggers for dance shoes. He stuffs more handfuls of the crumbling pie between his blubbering lips. Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. I'll dance. Okay. So we really didn't actually get anything about his family, but we know that the scarecrow is a thing. Is that a thing to look at? No, it's just an outline. So we have to go to the scarecrow. And see what he's got going on. This isn't the way. We have to go up further. Okay, this way. By those turkeys. Okay, so we have to talk to the scarecrow. Oh, that's the apiary. Where was the ox? Oh, that was the apiary. Was the ox over on this side? Let's see. Does it say on the map? That's the bandit camp. Oh, the ox was further down. Okay. Okay, so below the bandit camp, actually. Okay, let's go down this way. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So we are here at the ox's farm. No. I just got the... It felt like I was coming in from the top. So when it set me off to the side, it kind of... is a bit weird. The scarecrow. This eerie simulacrum of a human sways in the breeze. Its lumpy face seems to leer down at you as if expecting something. Ah, corncob? The figure creaks against its pole as its vegetative head twists to look at you. It takes a wheezing breath, expelling a moth from its mouth hole. Hello, yes? Have you come to strike a deal with the great and magnanimous Harvest Master? Ugh, no thank you. I'm involved in quite too many dark contracts with supernatural beings already. Why then have you summoned me? Has the ox made a deal with you, perchance? The ox? Why, yes. Terrible trade, I say. But a deal's a deal. What sort of trade? Does it have to do with his missing family? Yes, he said he wanted to win pretty prizes, grow the best crops. He said he would give up anything in the world. So he offered me his wife and son, and I'm not one to refuse a bargain like that. Where are they? What did you do with them? Don't worry. They're fine, but as long as I make the crops grow, they belong to me. And if the crop should fail, your deal would be broken. Ha! I'm the greatest harvest master. My harvest will never fail. We'll see about that. I better take a closer look at these prize-winning plants. Okay. Inspect the crops. So I guess I use my sight. Withering can. Okay. A watering can poisoned. By the witch, of course. Okay. These stalks don't look so sturdy to me. A good herbicide ought to shrivel these right up. That'll teach that ox a lesson about proper agricultural practices. I'll need a sturdy enough vessel to hold the poison, though. Maybe I can convince that Vegetal fellow to give up that nice watering can of his. Okay. So we've got to go talk to that guy, which I guess we will do in the next episode. We will see if we can take down the ox, because that is the last one we have to take down for the goat. Now, it doesn't look like, based on how many other things there are in that, like, void area, that we're close to being done, but it should at least take care of this part. But yeah, I guess that's going to be everything for this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!